Because it's the new year, many of us probably have a lot of plans and goals to do. Maybe this year you actually want to focus on them instead of just, making it a New Year's resolution and then not doing it because you can procrastinate a lot. You probably stuff that you're gonna change in 1 year and then the 2 weeks go by, you're slowly, silently going back to your old habits. And I can get why you may fall into that. This world is filled with distractions every single minute. Not every minute, every single second. I bet you almost everyone here may have like a social media app, and if you don't control that, it can be easy to just lose yourself into scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and just being addicted to your phone every 5 to 8 minutes, trying to check if you got a notification or something, or trying to check if you got like a like from somebody. Now, at the surface, it may seem normal because you're just checking your phone, but just that small little bad habit that can grow into a deeper habit of procrastination, misfocus, and an easy pathway for cheap dopamine. And I'll be honest, I would know because I have built so many bad habits. I did. I wasn't like this now. I wasn't. As I said before in one of my other videos, around 3 years ago, I wasn't like this. I was overweight. I almost got diabetes. And I had more bad habits that I can even think of right now. And that almost broke me. But the way how I broke out of this, you need to have time management for all of this. For you to actually want to focus on your actual goals, you need time management to do so. Let me explain why. Because for time management is the ability to use one's time effectively or productively. Time management is what will separate you from wasting time and procrastination as a whole, because it's a core piece of discipline, and when you use it properly, it will make everything you do a priority. Everything you do will be focused on you because it helps you think more clearly, understand better, and remember the important information you need to succeed, which is crucial so you can build focus and build a barrier around your goals so you won't forget about them. Can actually keep growing more and more. Not only that as well, it also helps build two major habits that you're gonna need, which is building a schedule and prioritization. These two habits alone will help you build discipline to a this literally can make you unstoppable in anything that you do, my friend. In anything that you do. Anything. So let me talk first on building a schedule. Just by knowing and creating a good schedule makes you automatically better than most people. I'm just gonna be honest. Because with time management, the way that you plan, the things that you do, and the time that you use, all those things will make up how your day is supposed to be. And you start to build this habit by you having the habit of planning and completing, practicing self-control, and understanding what you're using your time for. A schedule reinforces all of this onto you. And it also forces you to be locked in and to focus on the main priorities of your life. Because when you're just focused on your schedule, when you're just in the zone, there's no distraction that can take, and there's no energy that will be wasted whatsoever. There will be no energy wasted. It will just be you and your tasks. That's all. Just you and your tasks. This habit alone can not only make you understand how to be disciplined, because it's giving you a taste on how to be organized, but can also build up the habit of consistency, making you do it every single day without relying on motivation all the time for you to keep going, which in the process makes you prioritize yourself, not anyone else. Now, speaking of prioritization is where you focus on growth. Is where you focus on improving on yourself, no one else. That's why you prioritize growth, understanding, and on what's needed to be done. Done first, nothing more. Because your mind has to be focused on trying to improve and to focus on what needs to be done. Because that trains your mind to not only understand how growth can change you, but can help you understand how to and what you do in your craft. This trains your mind to not only understand how growth can change you, but can help you understand how to grow and what you do and what you want to do. This This habit builds up by you choosing more discipline over pleasure, by you understanding your goals and or tasks that you need to do, that you must do, and practicing focus, seeing having focus, having self-control over your life. Because I'm gonna say this, prioritizing yourself is not selfish. Because prioritizing yourself and your tasks, it will shift your mind from staying comfortable all day to having growth and more discipline within your life. It will help make you understand how to properly grow and to understand yourself as to who you are, as to what you want to do, and what you want to achieve. All of this you can build in a new year instead of focusing on a New Year's resolution. All of this. Because this habit combined with building a schedule, this will make you grow in your mind, and in self-control. Now, with all of this said, you may be asking, I know about all of this, but how do I start to build time management? To build up time management, you'll need to. It may be hard at first, but overall, it's that simple. And that's the time block. That's where you are scheduling a part of your day to focus on one task for that time frame. Like for example, from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, I'm gonna study for an hour. Focus on that block like that. Once complete that task during that time frame, you move on to the other task that needs focus as well. Basically, with this, we're just using energy wisely to maximize focus whilst using time correctly, so you won't be able to number one procrastinate on what you do, and number two not be distracted by your phone or anything. Doing this, you are practicing three habits: self control, discipline, and scheduling, which are directly connect to you understanding how you work, making it easy for you to improve and to build a schedule that will align with what you do. This will make you improve on what you're doing throughout the day, times where you may be distracted or not. Now, to time block correctly, first make note of everything that you usually do every single day, while listing the main priorities that you do every day. Then, once you have all of it, list them out with each main task having a time block of its own. I'll give an example of a time block. From 8:30 to 9:30 in the morning, and then from 9:30 to 11:30 in the morning, I do deep work on a project or or a task that needs focus, right? And then from 11:30 to 12 p.m., I took any messages and answer them if I need to. Then after 12 to 1, I could do I could do small tasks around the house that needs to be done. And then from 1 to 2, I just eat my lunch. Now, for time blocking, it may look hard to do at first, as I said before. But remember, adjust it to your time and when you're free. Take note of everything that you do, and take note of when you have time, so then you can list it out on your task. Basically, you're just listing what you can do for the day while spending enough time on it to maximize and to get stuff complete without laying on your bed scrolling for 2 hours first. You never want to grab your phone and open social media as soon as you wake up. The habit will be hard to break. Now, once you have a good list of tasks in a time block, start to practice this for about a week. 2 weeks if you want to deeply focus more. It will be hard to get used to, especially when your mind is not focused, but over time, it will become it will just become second nature to you. It will just come naturally. During this time when you're getting used to time blocking, understand how you're using your understand how discipline is being shown through you, and understand the effort that you're putting into each task. Because this will not only give you a good idea on what you can improve on, this can give you a good idea on what's needed to be done and a way you can improve on for that. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna put full focus on this task. Just improving. That's all. I'm gonna just be real. You can't be perfect with this. You can't. There will be days where your schedule may not go through, where time blocking may not go through. Maybe things will come up, things may not go as planned, but when those things happen, reform your schedule, update your schedule, and get back into the flow. Because just because you messed up one day does not mean you're done for. Just recenter and focus because you're not doing this for anyone else but you. You do it for anyone else, not for your friend, not for your parent, for you to focus. All right. Now on to the final words. So, in summary, that is how you can use time management to your advantage to eliminate procrastination and start to grow into what you do. Instead of your mindset just centering on cheap pleasure or on dopamine, center on growing your mindset day after day. Just plan ahead on what you, just plan ahead on what you will do. Take action on them and improve on what you can day after day. Because with time blocking, you are not only doing what you need to do, you are training your mind so that you can become better day after day. Even if it's by a little, even by 0.1%, that is still you getting better. It will make you practice discipline, which will be reflected onto you because it will show and how driven you are to actually do what you need to do. Now, that is all that I have to say for today. So make sure to work out when needed to. Use use your time more efficiently and stay consistent. Time blocking will build self control, but it will build the most efficient habit of all time that everyone needs to succeed with discipline. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you, my friend, in the next one. Peace.